you. Gretchen here again. I thought of a fun fact that I could tell you since I introduced myself yesterday, and that is that that even though I am sort of now kind of in charge for our team of showing up and talking to you guys pretty much every day and helping you, if you're interested, taking part and seeing what our journey is and how we're creating this, the Gift of Freedom collection and what we're doing. But the irony is that I filmed my first video for internet like 6 weeks ago. So really recently, and it was a terrible experience. I only had to do 2 minutes of filming, and it was just about my blast mitigation technology. This is something I totally know, but I couldn't remember what I was supposed to say, and I was embarrassed, and it took, like, I kept having to take it again. I'd get stuck in the middle and have to reshoot, and I was like, it took an hour. It took a whole hour to film 1 2-minute video. And I thought, like, this is miserable. I can't do this. I can't do this. But now here I am. And in fact, the reason that I'm here in front of you and with you all every day is that this is what I volunteered for. The path to being more authentic in myself goes entirely through service and connection to people. I love to connect people, I love to take care of people, and I love to be a part of great communities. And being here with you each day feels like the way we start to build that. So I actually volunteered for this just 6 weeks later. And I want to say that to me, it's a good reminder of how quickly we can all grow. That you think like something's outside the boundaries of what you could do or what you could accomplish, but in my experience, change can happen so fast once you sort of step into knowing where you really want to be and who you want to be. And for me, I'm really in a path of trying to grow with that. And what I'd ask is that you stick with me on this. If thinking about uploading an image of yourself that's sexual or sensual is way outside the boundaries for you, I get it. I grew up in that world. I lived in that world. I have been in that world. I would say right up until about 2 weeks ago, I'd never in a million years considered posting a sexual or sensual image of myself onto the internet. I mean, I don't even have one on my phone. There are no images like that of me in the world. And that's because it was way outside my boundaries. But my boundaries changed when I started thinking about the impact I could have on people, on children especially, and that honestly, I have complete control over what that image is. I get to select it and tell its story. And because of that, I am fully empowered around that image. And it's a different way to talk about the way we use the female form, feminine sense of sexuality, and using it in such an empowered way, stepping into saying, hey, I own this. I'm lucky to have that autonomy over my body and over my choices. And I'm going to use that to help someone who is a child who couldn't possibly be in a worse situation than it to be in a child sex slavery situation. It's unbelievably horrible to think about. So I guess what I'll ask is if this feels like something that you're kind of interested in. You're here listening to me, so I know you're kind of in, but it really feels like it's too big a stretch for you. I'm just going to ask you to hold off. Like that, if it is too big a stretch, that's okay. But I want you to remember we do all grow, and to give yourself a little bit of time to grow and take a journey and just come along with me. So this is pushing my limits every day too. And there are some videos coming up that I'm nervous about doing, but I am doing because I know it's important and I want to contribute. And I'm so grateful for the community we're going to form here. And I can't wait to take this journey with you. So please, 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 if you're all considering it and this is moving you and you're feeling inspired, stick with us for now. Stick with me and let's see where we get, okay?